Hey everybody, welcome to the Ronline Report. Our guest today, once again, thank goodness, is eight-time Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman from his home in Texas, recovering from his 10th surgery, third surgery for 2018. My goodness, Ronnie, you are a trooper. Can you briefly explain what this last surgery was all about, what they did for you?
Yeah, last surgery, they took 10 screws out that was 6 inches and replaced them with 10 8-inch screws. And they also put in two like 8-inch rods in width and attached them to my femur so to hold the lumbar. I think it's 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I have a fusion on my 4 or 5 lumbar that they trying to get the heel up. And that's why these screws keep breaking, because right around that 4 or 5 lumbar, you know, that's what's got to heal up, and that's what keep breaking the screws. So they attach this rod that goes from my 4 or 5 lumbar to my femur on both sides.
So it's going through your hip to your right leg on one side and through your hip to your left leg on the other side.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a lot of people.
Yeah. If only you knew. Yeah.
Wow.
You can't really imagine until you really see it, Ron.
I can't.
I had no idea how much was in there until they took it all out the last time.
I mean,
It's a lot of metal.
Are you gonna post an X-ray and show everybody what it looks like now?
I don't even have any X-rays to show. You can't really see it on the X-ray like you really need to see it, because I've seen X-rays of it and it don't look like that.
Oh, okay.
But when they took all the hardware out, that's when I really saw it.
Okay. So I know the surgeries that you had earlier in the year were super painful. Is this one on that level too, or no?
No, this wasn't that bad. The last 2 were like so painful that they had to put me under when they woke me up. But this one, when they woke me up, I wasn't in that much pain.
Wow.
He had told me that this one wasn't going to be that painful because they were attaching the rods to my femur.
Yeah.
He said because that femur has such soft tissue, it wouldn't be that much pain, and it wasn't. So I wasn't in that much pain like I was last time.
Great.
I think attaching it to my spine causes a lot of pain.
Okay. So what's the hope? I know you've had if issues walking for the past couple of years, and I've seen you on crutches. I've seen you even in wheelchairs when you have just had surgeries. Is the hope that you'll be able to walk just fine pretty soon?
Yeah, one day. I don't know if that'll ever happen, because I've had so much damage done to my body from all these surgeries. A lot of it has to do with, the way the surgeon performed the surgery. And the surgeon that I've had the last 3 surgeries, it's been real bad, and it's caused a lot of damage to my body. So I don't know if I'll be able to walk, but I'm going to give it my best shot. But I think if that surgeon had to perform these surgeries right, then I would have been walking a long time ago. It's just the way he did everything and performed everything. It was like he was kind of like doing these surgeries to make money, because the surgery cost like every surgery I've had done was like $500,000 to like $300,000, $300,000 to $500,000 for every surgery.
Wow.
So the last 3 surgeries I've had cost almost $2 million.
Wow. So
yeah, it's a lot of money.
Have you looked into it? Have you investigated?
That's another thing the doctor told me. He said there was so many screws in me. He said some of them were there, not even doing anything.
Extra screws.
They were just there.
Huh.
He had put all these screws in my spine just to, I don't know, have no idea. Just to be doing it.
Was your case so unique that maybe he was just like experimenting on you? I mean, your particular there was never a person that was quite built like you and quite did the things that you did all those years. So I wonder if your particular situation with your spine might have been very unique too.
No, I think he was just doing a lot of stuff just to make the surgery costly.
Wow. I mean,
Because like I said, it was a lot of money that that they charge insurance companies for all these surgeries, and
now, can I
I
ask?
don't think it was required.
So, I mean, I don't know what you can say on the record, but do you have any kind of litigation in process?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna
I would.
see, because I've talked to some other doctors that said a lot of stuff that he was doing wasn't needed. So a
Wow.
lot of stuff he was just doing seemed like just to make money.
So, if he
And
hadn't done that,
and the surgery that he was doing, one doctor told me was like real outdated.
wow.
They got better ways of doing surgery now.
Hmm.
And if he had done them the correct way,
Yeah.
then it wouldn't require all the stuff that was required. And I don't think those screws would have broken either
Right.
if he'd have done it the right way. Is what the doctor was telling me.
So, what's the rehab process for this last surgery going to be like for you?
Really, he just told me not to do anything because he don't want to take the chance on anything happening. So I'm just taking it easy right now. I'm not doing too much of nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a little cardio and a little walking. That's all he wanted me to do.
I mean, it's amazing you can do any cardio. I mean, stationary bike or what kind of cardio?
Well, I'm in pretty good shape now. I'm in real good shape. I'm in better shape than I've ever been before.
I mean, you're always super lean, always. I've never seen an ounce of fat on you ever. But, I mean, I'm just thinking with your situation with the rods freshly in your femurs and everything, you might have issues doing certain types of cardio.
Yeah, nope, none at all. It's just like this is the best I've ever been,
Don't tell. Are you on that step mill?
I do like seated cardio on the lumbar.
Yeah.
With one with my back against the
Like a-
cardio machine. I do that one.
Okay. Like a bike, or is it the one where you move your hands too?
Just on the bike. He said I could do also the treadmill.
Okay.
So I do a little treadmill, but of course I have to hold on.
Right. Well, on behalf of me and your many millions of fans, we wish you the very best. We want you to get better and be able to walk normally again.
Everything's going good right now. Everything's going really good.
So
This is the best I've ever been.
Excellent. I have not talked to you since the Olympia. I know it's been a while already since the Olympia, but I have to get your opinion because I've already got the opinion from the only other human being to ever win 8 Olympias, Lee. Now I got to get your opinion on that whole weekend. First of all, did you? I don't know. You weren't at the show because I think you were busy having surgery around that time, right?
Yeah. I was getting ready for surgery. I was supposed to have surgery that week.
Wow. Right. But you saw.
I wasn't able to go. This is the Olympia I've ever missed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I've gone to all of them.
In
some form or another, but this is the first one I didn't go at all since I've been competing.
Well, you were at the 91, so you've been to every Olympia since 1991.
Yep.
Wow.
I didn't. You know what? I didn't make 90. I didn't qualify for 93. I think.
Yeah, I think you were there.
I'm trying to think if I was there. No, I wasn't there.
No, because I remember
I qualified in 92. By winning the universe.
Okay.
But
you know why I think you were there?
You got to make the top 4,
Oh,
top 3 back then. You had to make place in the top 3.
Right. It was
90,
90 you didn't get with metrics until 95, right?
94.
Oh, 94.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got with them in 94 the next year.
Because I have do you remember they did a big like a gym? They called it Metric City.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a gym.
At the Olympia.
It was real nice too.
Yeah.
Real nice gym.
Yeah.
It was huge.
It was. I saved the T-shirt from that because it had all the athletes' names on it. You were there, Paul DeMeo.
Yep. Yeah,
There's
I
like,
did all of my photo shoots there.
yeah, it's crazy.
Hmm.
So okay, but you know, you've seen pictures, you've seen videos from the Olympia, I'm sure. Do you
You
think
know what?
you have
I didn't
not?
get a chance to really look at the pictures yet. I've been so busy with all this surgery stuff. I didn't get a chance to look at the pictures. I was trying to look one day, but I got busy, kind of occupied with something else.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a chance to look at them like I wanted to. So I really hadn't seen the pictures yet. I really hadn't had a chance to look at them.
Okay. So you know, I can't ask you then who should have won because you haven't seen the pictures, but
Yeah, I need to take some time one day and check them out to see what really happened. Because you know, I had talked to Phil, and he was saying he thought he should have won, but you know, you gonna always think that when you're on a roll.
yeah,
I think I should have won number 9 too, you know, but
yeah.
I hadn't had a chance to just sit down and look at the pictures yet. I've been so busy with, you know, trying to get my health together and trying to stay right. I really hadn't even had a chance to sit down and look at the pictures.
Well, that's
I,
fine.
I was saying I was going to do that one day, but I just hadn't had a chance to do it yet.
Okay. Well, you'll
Because I
see.
know
But,
I saw them on Muscular Development site.
oh, okay.
I remember pulling it up one day, and I started looking at them, and something happened. Well, I didn't get a chance to finish looking at them.
Okay. Well,
I haven't seen any pictures of Phil.
he looked really good. I mean, condition-wise, he was bang on. It was just he's got issues with. I suppose it is because of his hernia. It didn't heal right. His midsection was really the big problem. So,
Yeah.
but let me ask you, because you know you've been to all these Olympias. You were there, and you probably followed it a little bit even before you started going to them, just like I did. And you know, there's always been a Mr. Olympia shows where the reigning Mr. Olympia was off, and it was a questionable win, but he still won. This was
Yeah.
the first time I've ever been to an Olympia in all those years where it was questionable like that, but Mr. Olympia lost, and the next guy took it. Sean Roden is now Mr. Olympia. Do you think that represents a trend? Like they're gonna, you know, they always say you got to knock out the champ because, you know, you won a couple Olympias where you know, due to circumstances, you know, sickness at the last minute, you weren't at your best. Jay wasn't at his best at all, and even Lee Haney and Dorian, they had Olympia wins where they definitely weren't. That wasn't their best, but they still kept the title.
Yeah, won, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I expected that to happen fully. I totally expected that to happen. A lot of people did too. Are you surprised that didn't happen this time?
Yep, totally surprised. I was blown away when I heard the Phil didn't win because I thought it was going to be like, you know, for sure thing, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
And I know Phil hadn't competed all year, and he was totally ready.
right.
So, and I know he had that surgery and that had fixed everything, so supposedly anyway.
Right.
So I just knew he was gonna win.
Yeah, we all did. But he didn't. That was great. That was the most shocking Mr. Olympia I've ever been to. I was I was like, oh my God, Sean Roden really won? Wow, holy crap. But, you know, if you were a judge and you see Phil Heath, and you know what Sean looks like, Sean's got an amazing physique too. He's smaller and he's more symmetrical, more aesthetically pleasing. He's got a smaller waist, but if you go body part for body part, you know, Phil kills him on the back, the arms, overall mass. Phil's just a much thicker. He's got more full, round, thick muscle, kind of like, you know, similar to the type of muscle you had, but with a smaller frame. His problem was that the midsection was bloated. He couldn't seem to control it. But if that was the only thing, if you were a judge, would you let Mr. Olympia keep the title? If that was the only thing?
Yeah, I would. I would. I've seen some time with Dorian won. You know, he had his arm was totally gone. I mean, it was black and blue.
Yeah, well,
And he had torn it so bad, torn his bicep and torn his tricep so bad.
yeah,
And yet, you know, he was still in great condition. You know, he still won.
yeah.
So I don't see where Phil couldn't have, you know, just a little body part that was off too, and still not have won. So I don't know what was going on with that, you know.
I mean, you mentioned Dorian. Dorian only won 2 Mr. Olympias before he tore tore that bicep, and he never had it repaired. So
Yep.
he had one full bicep and one that was like over by the armpit, basically.
Yep.
And he still
Totally
won.
deflated.
Yeah,
Totally deflated.
He won 4 Mr. Olympia titles like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And he won the symmetry round. So anyway.
Exactly.
So, I mean, do you think that the judges or somebody there is trying to send a message? This is what we want. We want like more symmetrical. Because I don't know. I've been scratching my head trying to figure out, was there a deeper meaning behind Sean Roden being picked as the winner? What do you think?
I think it got something to do with you know, they had so many consecutive Mr. Olympia winners that they just, you know, they're trying to go in a different direction now and trying to do something different. They don't want all these consecutive wins no more. I think it's going to change hands, you know, quite frequently after this Olympia.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I could see going on with this Olympia show, that they would change it so fast.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can see is they just going in a different direction as far as guys winning it consecutive so many years in a row.
Yeah. You know,
That's the only thing I can see happening right there.
so you're a champion, but you're also a fan of the sport. I mean, do you start losing interest when the same guy keeps winning year after year? And, you know, in this case, Phil?
Not me, but, you know, some people do.
Yeah, I mean,
Some people want to see it change hands just about every year.
right. I mean,
You know?
that's exciting.
It doesn't bother me a bit, you know, in any sport when it's same people winning as long as they deserving to win, you know.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's. I talk about that. Like Lee Haney was a great champ, but I think even toward the end, people were getting sort of antsy, looking for someone else to come along. And same thing with Dorian. Actually, you know, halfway through Dorian's reign, everyone's like, "Oh my God, let somebody else win." Sean, Kevin, Flex.
Same thing with me.
Same thing with you. They're like, "Oh, why can't Jay Cutler win? This is getting ridiculous." Ronnie keeps winning every damn year, and the fans, they do get very, very fickle. They want to see something new all the time. And I get that.
Exactly.
But,
They always say change is good.
Yeah, but
that's the slogan that a lot of fans have. You know, change is good.
Yeah.
They want to see it change hands. They want to see change in the sport.
So moving forward, I mean, we have no idea what's going to happen. It's almost a year away from now. But what do you think Phil's chances are of getting his title back?
Whew. Did I lose you?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
His chances, man. If they just being, you know, nitpick on just his ab section, they could do that every year. I think.
Unless he
They
fixes
can
it.
always find something to nitpick, you know, because ain't nobody really perfect.
Right.
You know, so it's gonna be real hard for him to try to get in there and get it back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got to be perfect, and I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah. I mean,
You know,
the only guy
there's always be something that's gonna be off.
Because, you know, so far only one guy, Cutler. He's the only one who's ever lost the Olympia and got it back. So Phil would hopefully be the second man ever to do that. But like you said, it's not easy. It's not easy.
It's not gonna be easy, but I mean, like you say, it's been done before, so it can be done again.
Yeah.
But Phil has won so many, whereas Jay hadn't won that many. So
Right.
you got different things you got to look at. You can look at right there.
Okay. We'll all be following the story very closely because this is all we have to talk about in bodybuilding is stuff like this. So you know, who else out there do you think? Because I hear a lot of people saying, as much as Sean's an awesome champion, a great physique, I love his physique, but I don't see him as unbeatable. Like I was just doing an interview the other day, and a guy named Antoine Vallant from Canada, he's a pro. He said, he used you as an example. He said, to me, Mr. Olympia should be someone I look at and say, there is no way I could ever look like that. That's Mr. Olympia. And to me, that was like Ronnie Coleman. Like, I can't look like that. But he looks at Sean. He says, if I put on like 15 pounds and cut my waist small, I think I could look pretty close to that.
Exactly.
he's not.
And I totally agree with that.
Yeah. And I mean, Phil was kind of like that. I mean, I think most people looked at Phil, even the other pros, and said, "No way, that's a specimen. I could never look like Phil Heath. Phil Heath is one of a kind."
Yep.
So
I agree with you.
And you're the prime example everybody always brings up when we say that, because there was only one Ronnie Coleman. There's never going to be another Ronnie Coleman. You know? There's been, because Rami carries more muscle than you did, but he doesn't look as big and impressive to me. It just doesn't.
Yeah, he's not that symmetrical.
I can't really put my finger on it, but I don't look at him and go, "Oh my God, holy shit!" Like when you walked out, he was 315 at this Olympia, 315 pounds on stage, and you know, your biggest was 296. And when you walked out that year, people were laughing because it was so ridiculous that they couldn't believe what they were seeing was real. Even Ronnie still talks about it. You know, backstage it took like 3 people to oil you up. It was. He didn't know what he was looking at. Could this be a human being? This is like an alien creature. You know, it was Ron. He still remembers it vividly. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, that's Mr. Olympia should be something that's pretty much unattainable, because that's supposed to be the best built human being in the world.
Yep.
It should be on a much higher level than everybody else. That's just me.
Yep. Exactly. I'm with you all the way. Yeah. I'm with you all the way, and I totally agree with you. And I'm like you. I don't see that in the current Miss Olympia right now. Yeah. Right now, I mean, he got the kind of physique that, you know, you got a Rolly that they could win. They could probably challenge him. Yep. You got a Big Rami that can challenge him. You got a Bonac that can challenge him. Yeah. I mean, there's so many guys that got real attainable physiques that can get to that same level where he's at and be much better.
Yeah. And I mean, maybe for the fans that is better, because maybe the title will change hands every damn year now. Who knows?
Yep. Yeah, that's what I told you. That's the only thing I can see what they were looking for, you know. Yeah. I mean, that's what it looked like. Yeah. I mean, look who they gave it to, you know. Right. I mean, and all the guys they could have given it to. Yeah. So that's all I can see that's going on here.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations to Sean by all means, but he's got his work cut out for him. It's gonna be a battle for this guy to keep the title, and you know, I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll.
Yeah. Well, everybody trains hard, everybody works hard, so everybody should have a chance to win it. You know.
True.
I wouldn't have complained if somebody would have won it when I was winning it. You know.
Did you know he's the oldest?
They deserve to win. They deserve to win.
How old were you when you retired, or when you won your last one in 2005? You were
41.
41? Okay.
Yeah.
So Sean is 43 already.
Yeah.
He will be 44 in April, I think it is. So he is the oldest Mr. Olympia ever.
Yeah.
He's even older than Chris Dickerson was by a few months when he had it.
So. Yeah.
But it doesn't seem any worse for wear. He doesn't seem to have any injuries. You know, you stand up right next to him. He looks like he's 30 years old. So.
Yeah.
Anything
is possible.
He doesn't look like a 43-year-old. So I guess, you know, he's got that going for him. His body, everything seems young and still in great shape. So
yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if he wins 7 of these, he'll be 50 years old. Imagine that. But
yeah, imagine that.
It's kind of hard to imagine, but we'll see what happens.
That's real hard to imagine. Very hard.
Cool.
Almost impossible.
We had some connection problems, everybody, and Ronnie stuck through this. And we had to do this a few times, so I want to give him extra thanks for being patient with the wireless and all that crap going on. So appreciate it, Ronnie.
No problem.
And you know, like I said, we're all behind you. You're in our thoughts and prayers. We want this last surgery to be the last surgery, and I want to see you strutting around the expos with no crutches, no wheelchair, pretty soon. God willing.
Yep, that is my goal.
Look at my hair.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right, Ronnie, I'll let you get back to your family and all that good stuff. Thank you so much.
Okay, then.
Appreciate it very much. Everybody, thanks for watching Ronline Report with 8-time Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, buddy.